Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nisya Atika Sari from IPSE 2019 and today I will explain a little bit about global warming. Do you know global warming? And what is global warming? Okay, the first is the definition about global warming. Global warming is a phenomenon of rising Earth's surface temperature caused by gas emission that trap the sun's heat or greenhouse. An increased temperature on the Earth's surface causes climate change and can impact natural events such as hurricanes or floods. And also, global warming has a big impact on the balance of the Earth's atmosphere, which is cause of affect life on Earth. And how is global warming process? The global warming process is the first begin with a solar radiation. There are several gases in the Earth atmosphere that are in charge of holding this heat. When global warming occurs, it returns to the Earth. Earth atmosphere is made up about 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and 1% of other gases. Some of these gases are referred to as greenhouse gases, which include water vapor, carbon dioxide, ozone, and methane, and nitrous oxide. These gases work as a blanket or slim mold that protect the Earth when increase in the average temperature of this Earth surface occurs to the increase in greenhouse gas emission. That is make global warming, which causes change in the Earth ecosystem, such as extreme climate change, or the phenomenon others. And global warming has a dangerous impact on inhabitants in the Earth. For the example is global warming makes glaciers melt and cause land that was previously land become sea because the volume of water is increased. And the next is causes of global warming. The first is uncontrolled CFC. What is CFC? CFC is chlorofluorocarbon. These CFC are among in causes of global warming that are difficult to avoid. CFC are usually found in refrigerators and air conditioners in our home. With inappropriate use will have a bad impact on the environment, such as global warming. And the next is industrial gases. Gases from industry will cause pollution. Many because the factor smoke is excessive and not accommodated properly. There are carbon dioxide gas, carbon monoxide, methane gas, and so on. Can we see in the picture? This is the example of pollution in our Earth because of factory or industrial gases. And the next is forest burning. Forest is very important of living things because forests are the lungs of the world and should be protected. Narrowing forests will make the weather worse. Without forests, nothing help convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. This will have an impact on increasingly disturbing breathing. The impact is air pollution will occur because the carbon dioxide is not disrupt from the tree. And the next is greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect could be the cause of global warming. This is due to the trapped effect of the heat reflected to the Earth's surface, mainly trapped by gases in the atmosphere layer. As a result, this gas actually stop and cannot be continued into the space. This is then causes the heat of sunlight to be reflected back into the Earth's surface. Like this illustration, the sunlight come into the earth and then with greenhouse effect, so the sunlight is reflected and back to the space. And the next is global warming impact. The first global warming impact is the Earth temperature rise. Based on observation, in 2015, it's said to be the hottest year in history. And the next is sea level will rise. In this case, increasing Earth temperature causes glaciers and ice sheets around the world is melt. The melting for glaciers and ice sheets will certainly increases the volume of seawater. So it's make the sea level is increases. And the next is extreme weather. The global warming also has effect on increasingly uncontrollable weather conditions. Various events due extreme weather are also happening more frequently, starting for forest fires, drought, and also floods. And the last is increasing temperature and acidity of seawater. In this case, the ocean absorbs more of the heat because by carbon dioxide gas. This is what causes the ocean become warmer and more acidic. The increased temperature and acidic level of seawater certainly has various impact on environment and marine life, starting from bleached coral reefs, triggering stronger waves and storm, and threatening the life of shellfish and destroying the food chain of marine life. And now, how to prevent the global warming itself? The first is buy energy efficient item. This is we can using energy efficient home appliance because several electronics products such as air conditioner and washing machine are also widely available in energy efficient form. And also we can avoid over of packaging products, especially plastic and other non-recyclable packaging. And the next is reduce, reuse, and recycle. What is reduce? Reduce is the activity of using packaging product, especially plastic, to a minimum usage. And the next is reuse is the step of reusing objects such as plastic bags or plastic bottle. Meanwhile, the recycle is an activity to recycle items that are no longer used to become useful again. And the last is minimize the use of private vehicles. In this case, we should prefer to use public transportation, and we can also walking and cycling because beside saving on gases, the walking and cycling are healthy from our exercise. Okay, that's all from me. Uh, thank you.